Hi, I'm Jon Decker, PGA instructor and author of the book, Golf is My Life, Glorifying God Through the Game. One of the shots many students struggle with is when they get in bunkers that are very hard at the bottom, or they've had a lot of rain the night before and they're wet and the sand is very packed. Sometimes you'll get in bunkers and they haven't put sand in, maybe at the beginning of the year, or there's just a little bit of sand in the bunkers. And when you have this situation, you have to understand how to properly dial your club face. You have to understand that your club face here has the leading edge, which is the digging edge, and it has the back of the club, which is the bounce. And if you don't understand how to adjust to this lie, you're going to really struggle. And this is where you can make a swing, hit it, and the ball will go sailing over the green. Because a lot of my students, when they get into the bunker and they get in a washed out area, or they get in really hard packed sand, what they'll do is they'll open up the club face and their club will hit back here, and it'll slide into the ball and they'll hit the home run. Whenever I get this situation, the first thing that I do is I tend to square the club face. I'll open it just a little bit, and the other adjustment I make is when I set up, is I set my hands much lower. All the energy is coming down through the shaft and is coming through the hosel out into the toe. And what you want to do is you want the heel of the sand wedge to hit and cut through the sand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my hands down, get the toe up, get the club up and down. Notice how I'm cutting into the sand. I'm not blasting. I'm going to have much more of a up to down swing when I do this. And when I do make this motion, it's going to be such a sharp motion with a descending blow, and because I have the club face squared, I don't need to make a big full follow through. Notice that my follow through is really short, and you can hear the sound I'm making when I do that. Now I'm going to go ahead and execute the shot. My ball is coming out lower. When it hits the green, it's going to tend to release. One of the things that you have to understand is when you get in packed sand, you're not going to be able to hit this really high, soft shot. You're going to hit a lower shot because you have to play the shot in the conditions that you've been given. And if it's rained the night before and you get in the bunker and your ball is in that washed out area and you have a real high lip, you need to have some course management skills and go around the trouble. So in that situation, if I have a really high lip, I might play it out to the side, or I might play it backwards. I just want to make sure and get the ball out of the bunker. My number one priority when I'm in the bunker is to get the ball out. So I'll go through this again. I'm going to go ahead. I've got the packed sand here. That ball's sitting up. I can see the ball, but I know it's really packed underneath. I'm going to square the club face to slightly open it, and then I'm going to set my hands lower than normal, and that's going to allow the heel. So what I'm trying to do is get the heel of the club to be more in this position right here, because I want the heel to hit, because that'll keep the club face sliding through and cutting through that hard sand. So I'm going to set the heel down and get the toe up, hands are low, and I'm going to swing back and just cut it out just like that. Notice I have a real low follow through. That ball came right out and right up on the green.